Hudson Auto Works is conveniently located off of Highway 29, 812 Post Street, Greensboro, North Carolina. Our beautiful 15,000 square feet facility is home to 21 highly trained professionals offering used car sales, collision repair, automotive detailing, and the best customer service you won't find anywhere else. Visit us at www.hudsonautoworks.com or call us at 336-772-0685.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic, real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Get your business noticed with quality vinyl vehicle wraps from Rooster Sign Service. Rooster Sign Service has been providing truck lettering and quality printed vehicle graphics for over 50 years. Now they offer premium digital printing wraps for all types of vehicles. Add a new element of energy to your company's image. Get more mileage out of your business-to-business advertising by wrapping your vehicle into a moving billboard from Rooster Sign Service. Rooster Sign Service in Greensboro, where you can get wrapped and get noticed.
Welcome in, everybody, here to Elevated Television for coverage of the Pitwall Podcast Stock Car Tour. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Sunday afternoon. I know I sure am. Been feeling a lot better. Was sick last week and been kind of interesting weekend. And we're back racing here for the Pitwall Podcast Stock Car Tour for round number 3. And it's round 1 of the Virginia Triple Crown Series here for the Pitwall Podcast. It's going to be interesting. The way the Virginia Triple Crown works for these guys is it's kind of based off your average finish through 3 races. So you got 200 laps at South Boston, 200 laps at Langley, and then 200 laps to kick it off. They ended off at Martinsville at the end of the season for the championship night. It's your average finish based off them 3 races. So it's kind of not like the regular season where you got points. The way it works with points is, kind of the highest finisher wins the championship. It's not how the Virginia Triple Crown works. You gotta have a good finish. So, you come in here, you run 18th this week, 3rd next week, and then 3rd the following week. That's a good finish. But you come in here and you're running 3rd and you say, "Oh, I'm had enough," and quit. You're not gonna have a good average finish. So it's kind of really based on how you want to make it. If you want to win it, you gotta have good finishes over 3 races instead of just 1. So 200 laps is the distance tonight. Lap 100, halfway break. Field's frozen. You get 1 set of tires, and they have to take it at halfway. Or even if they want to take it before, that's completely up to them. But they get a set of tires, and by halfway, they have to take it. So, gonna be interesting. Gonna be fun. I'm ready to bring you along with all the action, and it's gonna be a long race. Gonna have to be patient. Gonna have to save. Gonna have to be conservative. I've seen a lot of these guys talking about how the setup is tight. I've seen a lot of these guys loose. Guys struggling with tight, was the big thing. Coming off a 2, coming off a 4, smacking the wall. Gonna be some cautions. South Boston, if you've never raced South Boston or ever seen a race at South Boston, it brings out the attitude in people. It brings out the aggressive driving because it is such a tight racetrack that you have to be, some people drive too patient and some people don't drive patient enough. So it's definitely interesting as far as a race. Looks like we've got about 26 drivers, 25 drivers, and only top 20 make the race. So that's going to be even more of a struggle. Got to make the race. We seen a heck of a race at New Hampshire last week. Big, 1.5 mile racetrack, and was very, 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 I wouldn't say a boring race, but it was different. A lot of single file racing towards the back and not so much up towards the front. So definitely going to be interesting going from New Hampshire to South Boston. Like I said, not too much, but we got about 6 minutes left here in practice. We're gonna go down trackside, let you guys watch the last 6 minutes of practice without hearing my mouth, and hope you guys enjoy this encore. Also, we'll have driver intros coming up after qualifying, so don't go anywhere. Here's an extended coverage of practice. Looks like they got about a minute and 37 seconds left here in final practice, and it looks like they gonna not too sure what they're doing here. So we'll be back here in just a moment. Alrighty, and that's gonna do it for qualifying. Or for practice, excuse me. Alrighty, looks like Adam Baker gonna be coming out on track here. We'll get you your driver laps on. Austin looks like he's gonna be coming out. Landon Rapp, Cliff Mullins. If you're new to Elevated TV, appreciate you coming by and stopping by, and we are home to the Pitwall Podcast, Stock Car Tour, and the Madhouse Racing League. Adam Baker gonna be coming out. Gonna be coming to the green flag here. Blake Thronberg, last season's champion. Speedy Bird. Gonna come off of turn number 2. Cliff Mullins sitting top of the board with a 15.132. Frank Klein, Landon Rapp to the top of the board with a 14.872. Jordan Blair sits second with a 14.880. There's a top second place man. Russ Boo Boo Dalton sitting fifth with a 14.903. Kristen Joyce out on track. Rapp still sitting top of the board with a 14.872. Ethan Johnson out of Hudson, North Carolina, that number 27, Rusty Wallace Roback team. Ken Zeems to 12th, actually 11th with a 14.966. So we're going to see where Ethan Johnson goes. He's going to go 18th with a 15.204. Speedy Bird with a 15.225. Here comes Enoch McNeil. There's Landon Rapp. Landon Rapp's gonna have a 14 point there. There's Kyler Staley as he comes out. Kyler Staley and his mini stock lookalike. Yes, I said it right. Mini stock lookalike. This is just what his mini stock looks like in real life. About 7 minutes on the clock, and Kyler Staley, Chase L. Pierce, and Buddy Isles still yet to qualify. Kyler Staley, you see him on track. He's coming around to get a green flag in the air for the number 13 machine. Got to go 16th with a 15.061. Coming around to get those, I believe the checker flag. 15.064 for the number 13. Up next, going to be Chase L. Pierce. And the A-Shell Bail Bonds Ryco sit-up machine. As he comes through turns 3 and 4. Green flag in the air for the number 17. Buddy Isles goes to 13th with a 17.75475. Time to beat right now, 14.872. Set down by Landon Rapp. Off of turn number 2, down the backstretch into 3. Comes the number 17. He's going to get a little loose. Chase L. Pierce going to go to 14th with a 14.959. Wow. He was about 5th in practice, and now he's sitting 14th here for qualifying. And that's going to do it for qualifying. Everybody's qualified so far. And that's going to do it for qualifying. Just waiting on everybody to get situated, to get themselves up and aboard, and we're going to move over to driver intros and get everything situated there. Dominique Lumley going to be the guy sitting on the board, on the bubble right now. Looks like that's going to do it for qualifying. You'll see him come around and get situated, and we'll give you your top 20 drivers for the Virginia Triple Crown round number 1 here at Sobo, presented by Pitwall Podcast. So if I'm not mistaken, a couple of drivers are going home. There you see the field getting lined up. We're going to take a quick commercial break while they get everything situated. When we come back here at Sobo, we'll have driver intros coming your way here for round number 3 for the Pitwall Podcast Stock Car Tour, but round number 1 of the Virginia Triple Crown here at Sobo. Don't go anywhere. When we return, we'll have more here from South Boston.
Get your business noticed with quality vinyl vehicle wraps from Rooster Service. Roost Sign Service has been providing truck lettering and quality printed vehicle graphics for over 50 years. Now they offer premium digital printing wraps for all types of vehicles. Add a new element of energy to your company's image. Get more mileage out of your business-to-business advertising by wrapping your vehicle into a moving billboard from Roost Sign Service. Roost Sign Service in Greensboro, where you can get wrapped and get noticed.
Hudson Auto Works is conveniently located off of Highway 29, 812 Post Street, Greensboro, North Carolina. Our beautiful 15,000 square feet facility is home to 21 highly trained professionals offering used car sales, collision repair, automotive detailing, and the best customer service you won't find anywhere else. Visit us at www.hudsonautoworks.com or call us at 336-772-0685.
Alrighty, welcome back here to Sobo for round number 3 of the Pitwall Podcast Stock Car Tour, presented by Pitwall Podcast. This is round number 1 of the Triple Crown, VA Triple Crown for the Pitwall Podcast here at Sobo. It's going to be 200 laps tonight. You see the drivers there lining up on the front stretch. We're about to get driver intros underway here for tonight's event. So, that being said, we're going to go here and get my picture up real fast so I can see everybody's starting lineup. And there we go. Alrighty, so starting shotgun on the field in the number 62 machine. Let me get a good angle of him here. Give me just a second. There you go. Driving the number 62 machine out of Lexington, North Carolina. Rolling off P20 is going to be Dominic Lumley. Rolling off P number 19. He's out of King, North Carolina. He's going to be starting to the outside of him. There in that number 2 machine. There you see him in the Ram Fabrication number 2. It's going to be Nolan Marshall. Rolling off, rolling off 18th. Driving the number 13. In the Nick's Old Fashioned Hamburger House, number 13. It's going to be out of not too sure where he's from, excuse me. It's going to be Kyler Staley. Starting off in the 17th position. Driving the number 1 machine. In the Precision Fabrication Incorporated High Point Body and Paint Hot Rod, it's going to be Christian Joyce. Rolling off 16th. And the number 36, HP Outdoor Services. It's going to be Austin Long. Rolling off 15th. And the number 90. He doesn't have a number on his car, but he's got a wild-looking paint scheme and the blue flames on it. It's going to be the number 90 of Ken Zeems. Rolling off 14th, as you just seen him there in his qualifying lap. In the HL Bail Bonds Ryco Top Hat Comics, number 17, out of Lexington, North Carolina, is going to be Chase L. Pierce. Rolling off 13th. And that number 11 machine. There you see him. In the CarQuest B&M Buddy Isles Racing number 11, out of Lillingston, North Carolina, it's going to be Buddy Isles. Rolled off in the 12th position. He's out of Trinity, North Carolina. In that number 03 machine, Ford Performance, it's going to be Cody Griffin. Rolling off in the 12th position. In the number 32. Let me find him here. In the number 32. There you see him in the Race 22 Ghost sponsored machine. It's going to be Austin Prunell. Rolling off in the 00. His uncle races at the stadium. His name is Chuck Wall. Starting on the outside of Blake Thronberg is going to be Adam Baker. Rolling off 9th. Out of Graham, North Carolina, in the Michael Steele Graphic and Designs entry. Driver the number 22, it's going to be Season 1 champion of Blake Thronberg. Starting on the ahead of him on the outside. Driving the number 05 Team Zeems Hudson Auto Works machine. It's got to be Enoch McNeil. Starting to his inside. In the number 09. In another team's entry. It's got to be the driver of the 09, Daniel Folds. Starting ahead of him in the 6th position. Another Team Zeems driver. It's going to be Joe Martinez Sr. driving the number 24. Alrighty, here we are. This is your top 5 for the round number 1 of the Trivia Triple Crown here at Sobo. Rolling off 5th out of Liberty, North Carolina. Driving the number 50. It's going to be Russ Boo Boo Dalton. Starting in the 4th position. Driving the number 16. Jim, I think that's Fabrications. It's going to be Dustin Barbecue Mombaquette. Starting to his inside. Driving the number 3. You probably know him because he races IRL as well. In the Lake Norman Power Cleaning number 33. It's going to be Brett Suggs. Driving. All right. Your starting line, your front row for tonight's VA Triple Crown at Sobo. On the outside, in the 78 Jewelry Exchange, Michael Steele Graphic and Designs. It's going to be Jordan Blair. And your pole sitter tonight for the 3rd race of the season is going to be the man that does all the Team Zeems' setups. He's the man in the number 28 and the Raps Designs. It's going to be Landon Rapp. And that's going to be tonight's starting lineup here at Sobo. For your driver intros, but that's your starting lineup. We're going to let them get situated, get themselves back to their pit stalls, and we're going to turn them loose for 200. Looks like Buddy Isles' car has stalled there. Also, I'm going to try to give him a push here. Blake Fernberg going to push the number 33 in there, wrecking out the backstretch. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, who's ready to go 200 laps here at Sobo for the Pitwall Podcast Stock Car Tour? There you see the number 16 of Dustin Mombaquette. He's going to be coming down the track. Alrighty, looks like the race control has advanced the session, and we're going to give you your starting lineup tonight for the Pitwall Podcast Stock Car Tour. Starting on row number 1, it's driving the number 28. It's going to be Landon Rapp. To his outside in the number 78. In the Jewelry Exchange sponsor machine, it's going to be Jordan Blair. Starting in row number 2. It's going to be the 33 of Brett Suggs and the 16 of Dustin Mombaquette. Starting in row number 3. They're driving him the number 50. It's going to be Boo Boo Dalton. To his outside is going to be the 24, Joe Martinez Sr. Starting row 4, Daniel Folds, Enoch McNeil. Starting in row 5 is going to be the 22 of Blake Thronberg and the 00 of Adam Baker. Row 6, Austin Prunell, Cody Griffin. Row 7 is going to be Buddy Isles, Chase L. Pierce. Row 8, Ken Zeems, Austin Long. Row 9 is going to be Kristen Joyce and Kyler Staley. Row 10, Nolan Marshall, Dominic Lumley. Congratulations on Dominic Lumley making his first ever career start here in the Pitwall Podcast. And that's going to be your top 20 drivers that made it. Cliff Mullins, Frank Klein, Corey Rose, and the rest go home. Looks like the lights are off on the iRacing pace car. They're going to get the 1 to go this time by. Appreciate everybody tuning in here on Elevated Television for round number 3. Make sure you come back here on Tuesday night for round number 4 of the Madhouse Racing League, but no other ways. Get on your feet because we're going racing here in Sobo. Green flag in the air. Work off and down into turn number 1 and 2. Brett Suggs looks to the inside of Jordan Blair. Off of 2, off of 4, down the front stretch. We're already under caution. Just see if we can't figure out what happened here. Oh, Dominic Lumley just spins it around all by himself off of 2. And that's going to bring out your caution. One to go this time by. 1 to go as Landon Rapp tears the wall down. 4 laps of 200 complete. Caution laps do count here, and there will be a halfway break at lap 100. As they're going to work through 3 and 4. Barney the iRacing flag man's going to have the green flag in the air. Green flag in the air. We're back on the road here at Sobo. Brett Suggs, Jordan Blair with a great start. Here comes Russ moving up on the outside. Boo Duck going to slip up a little bit there through 3 and 4. Oh, what a big slide. Oh, what a big save there on the number 50 machine. They work down into turn number 3. Mama Kit all over the back bumper. Mama Kit still working to the inside, trying to get underneath the 50 machine of Russ Boo Boo Dalton. Meanwhile, the battle for the lead is not heating up. Landon Rapp starting to drive away, but Brett Suggs has got a mirror full of the number 78. That's Jordan Blair, last week's winner at New Hampshire. Jordan Blair all over the back bumper of him. We'll look a little bit further back. Buddy Isles to the inside of Adam Baker. Cody Griffin all over the inside of Enoch McNeil. Enoch McNeil loose, very, very loose. Cody Griffin still trying to get around the 05 machine as they work off into 1 and 2. There you see the field working into the corner. Turn number 1. Austin Long, he's a new member on the tour. Having a good run so far, up to 14th. Landon Rapp, Jordan Blair. the 13 or 33 of Brett Suggs. Boo Boo Dalton, Dustin Monbaquette, your top 5. Martinez, 6th. Blake Thornburg, 7th. Cody Griffin, Daniel Foles, 9th. Cody Griffin, 9th. Buddy Isles, 10th. There you see it. Here comes Martinez looking to the inside of Monbaquette. Blake Thornburg going to bring him with him. So is Daniel Foles and Cody Griffin. Monbaquette starting to work to the backside, but Landon Ratman started on the pole and has led every lap so far and is driving away. There you see the field coming off of turn number 4. There's your leader. There's the distance. As you see, Ross Boo Boo Dalton looking to the inside of Brett Suggs. This is for 3rd. Brett Suggs, first race of the season here at Sobo. Martinez looking to the inside as well. Here comes the 22 of Blake Thornburg. Thornburg, season 1 champion, looking to try to crack the top 5 here at Sobo. Cody Griffin all over the back bumper of that 09 though. As we go on board here with the 03 machine, you gotta look at what he sees. He drives it off in there. There's a look from Daniel Foles. Oh, Cody Griffin and Daniel Foles gonna touch a little bit. Whoa. Both drivers are gonna have a big save there. Daniel Foles gonna lose a spot or 2 on that one. We're going to try to get back down to the bottom. Going to try to cross Monbaquette up. They work off a 2 down the backstretch. Enoch Mandel, Christian Joyce duking it out here. This is for the 15th, 16th position. Kyler Staley back there, right there with him, trying to get to the inside of him. Christian Joyce still not having the momentum, still not having the run off of 2, trying to get to the inside of the 05. Enoch Mandel just on the outside line has the better momentum to get around him. Enoch Mandel going to get the wall a little bit there. He's looking back up here towards the front. Oh, Christian Joyce going to get in the wall. Meanwhile, though, Landon Rapp still out front, but Jordan Blair is coming. Jordan Blair, man on a mission right now. So look at him. 15.338 was his last lap. There you see him working off down the backstretch into 3. That number 78 machine. He is closing the gap. Big time on the number 28. They're within the same camera angle now. 31 laps completed, 200. A big slip off the 4 there for the number 78. Going to have to settle back, regroup. Taysel Pierce, way back here in the back, trying to bide his time, trying to hope for a late race caution. So far, top 3, Rapp, Blair, Dalton. That's your top 3. Here comes Long, trying to look to the inside of the 05 machine. Staley, Marshall, all right there together. Staley looking, still trying to look down to the inside of the number 36 machine as we go on board here with him from the nose cam. Actually, this is from the roof cam. As Enoch McNeil trying to run the higher line, it looks like trying to save a little bit of tire. Meanwhile, though, back up front, Ross Boo Boo Dalton has caught Jordan Blair for second. Looks like Jordan's starting to get a little loose. Maybe burning his stuff up a little bit more than he'd like. Down into 1. There you see the field. Rapp going to be catching lap traffic here soon. Jordan Blair with a back bumper full of the 50 machine. That gold. That thing just, to me, glows at the night. Like, it just pops. It's like, hello. It worked down the backstretch. Jordan Blair trying to hold off Ross Dalton. Remember, halfway caution lap 100. Joyce looking to the inside of Marshall and Pierce. Chase L. Pierce starting to come to the front a little bit. Starting to work his way up. Oh, he's going to touch the 6. He's going to get loose. What a save by the number 17. What a drive to keep that car straight and not wrecked. Both drivers, excellent job. Pierce working on the Corey Rose machine. This is for 18th. Austin Long looking to the inside of him as well. Dominic Lumley, after having it, bringing out the first and only caution so far, he's worked his way back up to 21st. Austin Long trying to get around him now as well. But back up front, Daniel Foles, Cody Griffin, Mamba Kett battle for 7th, 8th, and 9th. They work off into 1. Mamba Kett still right there with him, still working on the back bumper of both of them. Cody Griffin, though, showing the high line works, trying to become a next high side hustler here at Sobo. Griffin going to shift up a little bit, trying to regroup. He knows he's burning his stuff up, running the outside. Griffin, Mamba Kett battling it out for 8th and 9th as they touch a little bit there down the front stretch. .49 laps of 50 of a 200 complete. 50 down, 50 to go till halfway. Then we got another 100 after that. Landon Rapp, though, starting to catch lap traffic. Speedy Bird and Ethan Johnson looking to be the first two to go a lap down. Austin Long right there with him as well. Speedy Bird said, hey, man, we got to go. Leaders are coming. Ethan Johnson on the bottom says, hey, man, you're going around me. Long going to get into, whoa! Right in front of your race leaders. Make a little bit of contact. Rapp going to clear them really easy. And they're the first cars are out, a couple laps down. Here comes Blair. Blair looking to go to the outside, try to get around him. Long on the bottom. Blair going to go to the inside of Long. Here comes Dalton. Ross Boo Boo Dalton right there with him as well. Brett Suggs working his way through the lap traffic. He's got Joe Martinez Sr. right on his back bumper. Got to make quick work of the lap traffic. "56 laps complete of 100. While we have a moment, we're going to go side by side, Pitwall podcast nonstop, so you don't miss a thing here, live and in action. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here momentarily.
Join us at East Coast Wings and Grill. Enjoy 75 tasty flavors of buffalo wings, fresh salads, burgers, and a variety of delicious dishes. Experience a family-friendly atmosphere you can't get anywhere else. Fresh, family fun.
Hudson Auto Works is conveniently located off of Highway 29, 812 Post Street, Greensboro, North Carolina. Our beautiful 15,000 square feet facility is home to 21 highly trained professionals offering used car sales, collision repair, automotive detailing, and the best customer service you won't find anywhere else. Visit us at www.hudsonautoworks.com or call us at 336-772-0685.
Get your business noticed with quality vinyl vehicle wraps from Rooster Sign Service. Rooster Sign Service has been providing truck lettering and quality printed vehicle graphics for over 50 years. Now they offer premium digital printing wraps for all types of vehicles. Add a new element of energy to your company's image. Get more mileage out of your business-to-business advertising by wrapping your vehicle into a moving billboard from Rooster Sign Service. Rooster Sign Service in Greensboro, where you can get wrapped and get noticed.
Alrighty, we are back here at Sobo. And so far, Landon Rapp qualified on the pole. He's been the man out front, but we got a battle for second. Brett Suggs, Jordan Blair, Ross Boo Boo Dalton, and Joe Martinez. Your second, third, fourth, and fifth on top of each other, duking it out, throwing doors. Oh, Ross going to spin down the front stretch. Wow. Ross Boo Boo Dalton and Dominic Lumley going to be coming around. Nolan Marshall gets into him. What a turn of events here. As we go back and look and see what happened here. Ross Boo Boo Dalton on the bottom. Blair on the outside. Ross looks to the inside. Looks like they just touched a little bit. Ross Boo Boo Dalton just nowhere to go. And tough break there for the number 50 machine. $75 laps of 200, and it's getting interesting. Wow, what a first 77 laps. I mean, very interesting, very, not really like aggressively, people trying to get to the front. It's just kind of been everybody riding. Still a long ways to go. It's still anybody's race. As we take a look here at who's on pit road, nobody's on pit road. I want to take a quick look at the weather. Temperature's about 69 degrees, humidity about 0, winds about north 2 mile an hour, partly cloudy. So definitely an interesting time for a race. Race summary, 123 laps to go, 2 cautions, 7 caution laps so far. And your top 5 is going to be Landon Rapp, Brett Suggs, Jordan Blair, Martinez, and Dustin Mombaquette. 1 to go this time by. 1 to go. Green flag back in the air. We're back underway. Landon Rapp with a great start once again, but here comes Blair. Blair to the bottom, trying to get back under Suggs. Mombaquette, Martinez duking it out for 4th and 5th. Mombaquette going to drive it off in there, door bang a little bit. Foles, Thronberg, Baker, Zeems. 2 by 2 by 2. Meanwhile, back here, Staley, Isles, Pierce, Griffin. They're 3 wide. Zeems in the middle, Baker on the outside. Oh, turns him. Big wreck down the backstretch. Oh, my goodness, parking lot. Wow. So we look here, Baker on the bottom. Zeems on the outside. Looks like Mombaquette got a little loose, and Foles went to the outside and didn't think he realized they were 3 wide. And here comes Baker, and yep, there it is. Parking lot. That's going to be your 3rd caution of the night. Got to begin to wonder who's going to come down pit road now. Foles, Baker, McNeil, Prunell, Isles, Staley, all on pit road. Looks like Speedy Bird going to get his lap back. Everybody coming off pit road. Staley still on pit road. So it looks like Staley's just now coming down pit road. Gonna get him a quick, probably a 7 or 8 minute pit stop. He's gonna take tires now. He's gonna take his one set of tires. Everybody's gonna come off pit road. And while we have a second, we're gonna try to get a word here with the man that everything happened to. Daniel Foles, Rooster in the booth, you got me?
Yes, sir.
Man, did you realize you were 3 wide there, or was it just kind of unexpected?
No, I knew we were 3. I saw the 2 guys in front of me get together, and I checked up and just went to the high lane, and the guys underneath of me just, I don't know if they didn't hear the spotter say 3 or what, but I stuck it on the wall, and next thing I know, there was a car sitting in front of me.
Well, tough break. Good luck. Ready to see you come from the back.
Thank you.
And that's been a word with the driver of the number 09, Daniel Folds. As Lightning Rat Brett Suggs going to lead them back into the restart zone. 87 laps complete of 200, coming to 80, lap 88. Green flag, back in the air. We're back on our way here at Sobo. Lightning Rat Brett Suggs with a great jump again. Here comes Jordan Blair, Mamba Kett, side by side for third. Jordan Blair trying to drive it off in there, trying to find some grip on the bottom. Side by side down the backstretch. Mamba Kett with the edge on him a little bit. See if he can use the momentum on the outside to clear him here off at 4. Mamba Kett not there. Whoa! Mamba Kett didn't realize he was not clear and almost cost him and Jordan big time. Martinez looking to get around Jordan, and Boo Boo Dalton after spinning. Great job by him to come back to the front. And he's going to look into the inside of Throneberg. Throneberg, this is for 6th. Russ trying to crack his way back up into the top 10, and we got about 8 laps to go till halfway. They work off into 3. Or 2, excuse me. Landon Rapp. With a contested 33. Brett Suggs been the man, the only one that's been able to get to the back bumper of the 28 here. As we're going to be coming about 7 laps to go till halfway. 6 to go this time. Brett Suggs all over the back bumper of the 28. Enoch McNeil trying to hold on, trying not to go a lap down. He'd be the first car to go a lap down. 95 to go, 5 to go till halfway. Brett Suggs still right there with the 28. These are teammates. Landon Rat, Brett Suggs, teammates. Caution out. Staley's around. Pierce, let's see what happened here. Oh. Pierce got into the back of the 32 machine. Oh, Buddy Isles gets turned by the 1 car. Just a chain reaction from there. Landon Rapp, and that almost makes me wonder if it's like a Christmas throwback scheme. That thing looks bad to the bone. 98 of a 200. We should hit halfway here under caution. I'm sure this is going to be the halfway break here. Now remember, at halfway, everybody has got to get tires. Whether if they've already taken them, they're kind of screwed. But if they haven't taken them, they have to take them at halfway. Lap 100 this time by, and Landon Rapp gonna be your leader. Brett Suggs sits second, and Dustin Mambaquette sits third. We don't have any of our top three in the booth or in Discord with us, so we will not be interviewing anybody. Remember, the field is frozen. Field going to come down pit road, and everybody's got to take tires and fuel up, do adjustments if they need them, and that will be about the gif of things. Looks like a couple drivers may have to be pitting on the backstretch. Looks like Lumley, Staley, Marshall, Ethan, Speedy. Their pit stalls are on the backstretch. Alrighty, Landon Rapp is your halfway break leader here at Sobo. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back here at Sobo, we will hopefully be going 100 more laps to the end. Don't go anywhere. When we return, we'll have the conclusion of the Pitwall Podcast 200 here at Sobo.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic, real-world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Alrighty, we are back here at Sobo, and we are still awaiting the starting lineup here, and gonna be crazy, to be crazy to say the least, and exciting all at the same time. 100 laps complete of 100 or of 200. And been a very interesting first half of the race. Seen Landon Rapp and kind of just drive away with it. Brett Suggs didn't really get to him there till the end. Jordan Blair was running him down and kind of just lost all momentum and not too sure what happened with him. Just a lot of tire management going on. I definitely feel like you're going to see like back runners like Enoch McNeil, Chase L. Pierce, Cody Griffin, Staley, people that's been kind of riding in the back. I definitely feel like you're going to see them come to the front. Even Thronberg, I feel like you're going to see. He's going to be one of them guys that's he's been riding about 8th or 9th, but he's going to be coming to the front here in this one. Want to say a big shout out to all the race fans out there watching, and appreciate y'all tuning in on this beautiful Sunday night here. And I'm from Indiana. I don't know where y'all are from, but I'm from Indiana, and it's a beautiful night here. A little cold, a little chilly outside, but nothing other than a beautiful stars in the sky here in Elevated TV studio booth. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to put on this broadcast, and without these guys racing, we definitely wouldn't have a broadcast. We wouldn't have nobody to broadcast. So want to give a big shout out to Pitwall Podcast for allowing us to put on this for them. And if you're interested in more racing, come back Tuesday night, 8 o'clock, same time, same place, but a different league for Madhouse or Racing League, as they roll into Southern National for 75 laps of double point tonight. Chase L. Pierce, Rooster of the booth, you got me?
Yeah.
Man, looks like you kind of rode around in the back, kind of got into some mishaps there early on in the first half of the race. What's kind of your plan of attack here going into the next 100?
I try to run hard and manage the tires good. That first run, I just wanted to ride. I thought there was going to be way more wrecks like Martinsville was, but there was. I mean, we ran long green flag run, and I mean, I just rode right in the back, and then I seen the leaders coming couple seconds back, so I had to go and got up to about 12th, I think, with some good speed. And I don't know, I feel pretty good, but I'm gonna have to make some spots up getting in these wrecks the past 2 cautions.
I know it's 100 laps, South Boston. 200 laps is a long time, but 100 laps is nothing. What is your biggest goal like here for these next 100 laps? Is it to make up spots, or just kind of still ride for the first 50 and then push the last 50?
I think that first half was bad, or it was good. I mean, it was very clean, and everybody was being safe and conserving, and now here's where the wreck fest starts. So
All right.
I don't know.
All righty. Well, you heard it from Chase L. Pierce. He's going to restart here at halfway, starting 18th. Good luck.
Thank you.
All righty. We're going to get the tires hot. Everybody should have a fresh set of rubber on, except a select few, and going to be interesting to say the least, to see, who's going to push, who's not going to push, who's going to kind of ride here, and who's going to kind of play their cards right. Does anybody have anything for that number 28 machine of Landon Rapp? We seen him strong at New Hampshire last week and had some engine trouble, and parked it in pit lane, and Jordan Blair went on to win it. So, and Ross Boo Boo Dalton won USA. for round number 1. So had 2 different winners and looking to have a third here tonight. Race summary so far. 97 to go, 4 caution laps, 19 caution laps, and 2 lead changes. Looks like Austin Long has retired. Nope, he has not retired. He is still in the race. $105, $106 of a 200 complete. Top 5, Landon Rapp, Brett Suggs, Dustin Marquette, Joe Martinez Sr., and Ross Boo Boo Dalton. That's your top 5 as we go into halfway. One to go. Landon Rapp, Brett Suggs going to lead them back into the restart zone. Does anybody have anything for him? Green flag in the air. We're underway for the second half of the Pitwall Podcast 200. Marquette to the inside of Suggs. Here comes Dalton. Boo Boo Dalton made his way up early. Foles, Jordan on the outside. Throneberg right there looking to the bottom of the 09 machine. Blair started 6 on the restart there. He's falling back, getting on the outside. Enzim, Speedy Bird, Poudel duking it out. You got Blair trying to get around. Back up front though. Brett Suggs all over the back bumper of Dustin Marquette as they work into 1. Working back into 3. We're still right there on top of him. Looks like everybody's going to see the foul. Kyler Staley, big wreck. Not too sure what happened there. See if we can't figure out what happened. We'll go back and look at Kyler Staley. See what happened here. Not too sure what that caution was all about. Don't see nobody spun. So, gonna be another caution. First time by. Looks like Rap's going to take the outside here. First time he's done that all night. Rap with a great start there. Barbecue nut looks like comes Rooster on the outside. Cole's with him. Trying to get around Suggs as they work down the backstretch of the 3. Off a 2, down the backstretch. Ross going to peek in behind. Blair trying to work on the 09 machine. Oh, Baker's around. Adam Baker going to lose it. No caution yet. We stay green. Blair, Folds, Zeems, all right there together. Folds looking to the inside of Zeems. He's there, side by side, down the back stretch into 3. Here comes Zeems. Zeems in the inside of the 78. This is a battle for the 7th and 8th position. Jordan going to try to cross him up. Zeems going to throw the block. Here comes Folds. Everybody's still kind of single file right now. Ross River Dalton looking to the inside of Suggs. Here comes Martinez Sr. This is the 3rd. Martinez is there. Suggs falling back. Barbecue trying to keep up the Rap. Martinez still looking to the inside of Suggs as they work through 22. Down the backstretch. We look further to the field. Jordan Blair. Griffin. Staley. Joyce. Buddy. Enoch. Ethan Johnson, Chase L. Pierce, all right there together. Marshall, Long. But Mamba Kett has caught the 28 machine of Landon Rapp with 130 of 200 complete. Here comes the 16 looking to the inside. He's doing a very good job of not running him over. So he worked down the front stretch into 1. Mamba Kett still right there with your race leader of Landon Rapp. This is for 1st and 2nd. Mamba Kett still right there. Rap starting to pull away a little bit. Mama Ket's still right there with him, trying to apply the pressure. Zeems all over the back bumper to 22 up for Roomberg. Everybody's still kind of circled out. Boo Dalton, Suggs, Martinez, Thornburg, Zeems, Blair at 8, Daniel Foles in 9th, Cody Griffin 10th, Brunel 11th, Rose 12th. But Staley and Rose are duking it out for 12th and 13th. This is the best battle on the racetrack. Here comes Staley. Staley to the bottom. They're going to do her a little bit. Down the front stretch into 1. Staley up off the corner, side by side, down the right stretch into 3. Staley's still got the advantage as he looks harder in. Rose is going to give it to him. Nope. Going to power on the outside. Rose going to get a little loose. Staley moves up to 12. Christian Joyce 14. Miles 15. Enoch McNeil 16. Speedy Bird, Austin Long dead last in 36. Ethan Johnson 18. Chase L. Pierce in 19. Baker 20. Lumley 21st in that Fruity Pebbles machine. Marshall, he's in 22nd. And Austin Long in 23rd. And that's a run down on your field. Meanwhile, Rapp still got pressure from the number 16 in Mom Paquette as they work down the front stretch into 1. Blair, Daniel Foles side by side. This is for 8th and 9th. Griffin sits 10th. Here comes Griffin. Griffin to the inside. Going to peek his nose in there. Griffin, Blair, nose to tail. Prunell, Foles on the outer edges of them. Go on board here with Griffin. Griffin all over the back bumper of Central Racing in the development number 78. They work off into 3. Griffin's still right there with them. Meanwhile, back up front though. Rapp, Barbecue. And here comes Ross. Here comes Suggs. Mama Cat going to try to move him a little bit. Ross closing in as well. 150 a 200. Complete. Down, 50 to go here in Sobo. Who's going to get it? Rapp, Barbecue, Boo Boo Dalton. Don't go anywhere. We will return here in just a few minutes, but we're going to go side by side so you don't miss a thing. Never mind, we are back here, and it looks like Ethan Johnson is going to be the cause of the caution. See what happened here with him. Ethan Johnson and Chase L. Pierce get into it, and that's what brings out the caution. Looks like Ethan Johnson was trying to play a little bit of blocking there, not too sure, and Chase, was trying to get around that. Said, hey, no, he knew the leaders were coming, knew he had to go, and Ethan just kind of racing for 19th. Tough break there for the number 27 and the number 17. I'm sure the 17 is probably going to get a EUL. Look at our race summary so far. 45 laps to go, 6 cautions, 29 caution laps, and 2 lead changes. Usually these guys run 125 laps, but it's a Triple Crown, and the VA Triple Crowns run 200, and that's what we got. If you're interested in tuning in next week, as the guys go into Myrtle Beach Speedway for 125 laps next Sunday for the CMFR Performance 125 at Sobo. Make sure you tune in next Sunday night. Same time, same place here on Elevated Television at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. One to go. This time by 1 to go. Green flag, back in the air, we're back on our way. And Mamba Cat dead even with wrap on the start there. Mamba Cat on the outside. First battle, laps had all day. Caution out, caution. And Barbecue's gonna have it. Barbecue, first time all night, somebody different's gonna be able to control the field. Looks like Long's got some damage. Let's go back and see what happened here. Oh, big wreck. That's what brought out your caution. And Dustin Mamba Cat, a.k.a. Barbecue, is going to have control of the field for the first time tonight. .162 laps of 200 complete, and man, oh man, what a race it has been. Lights still on the official iRacing pace car. Your top 5 as it stands: Justin Mamba Cat, Landon Rapp, Brett Suggs, Bosch Ruger Dalton, and Blake Thronberg is your top 5. There you'll see it on your screen, up at the top, middle of your screen. This time, this is Mamba Cat Gonna lead him into the restart zone. Lumley gonna go get his lap back. He's hauling tail. And here we go. 165 laps complete of 200. And green flag back in the air. Mamba kept using that outside momentum. Work off into 3. Looks like Rap gonna try to drive it off in there a little bit. Still side by side from the race lead off into 1. Rap on the bottom. Mamba Cat on the outside. Ross moving Dalton. Brooks still battling for 3rd and 4th behind them. Mamba Cat with a slip up. Rap with a counter. Here comes Boo Boo. Ross Boo Boo Dalton. Still working on the outside on Brett Suggs. Here comes Thronberg. Ross still working on the outside. Still with the momentum. Suggs on the bottom. Ross going to get a little slip up. Here comes Thronberg. Going to counter on it as well. Martinez looks to go around. Oh my goodness, we got a parking lot. Go back and see what happened there. Martinez checked up and nobody behind him did. And it becomes a parking lot. Under 71 laps of 200, and Austin Furnell has a tore-up race car. It is smoking and everything else. He's going to bring that car down pit road. Hopefully he's got a fast repair left, and he'll be good to go. Fast repair, Instapop. There you go. Corey Rose on pit road. Here comes Speedy Bird. Bird coming down pit road. Pace car light still on, the official iRacing pace car. There goes Lumley in the Fruity Pebbles car, getting his lap back. One to green. One to green, this time by 176 laps of 200. 24 laps to go. 24 to go. Landing wrap. Back out point. Mamba Cat going to lead them back into the restart zone. Green flag back in the air. Off of turn number 2. Suggs to the bottom of Mamba Cat as they work through turns of 3 and 4 off of 4. Suggs wheeling that machine off the corner into 1. Here comes Suggs back to the bottom. Kronberger right there as well. Suggs still on the bottom, working to the inside of Mamba Kit. They work into turn number 3 and 4. Next time by 20 laps to go here at Sobo. Single file all the way. Folds all over the back bumper, that number 50. 20 to go here at Sobo. Griffin, McNeil, side by side. McNeil trying to work his way, fight his way back up to the front as he's done enough saving. They work off into 3 and 1. All over the back bumper of the number 50. Here goes Kruger to the inside of the 22. Dives it to the bottom. Gonna try to move him up the track a little bit. Working through 1 and 2. Off of 2, down the backstretch. There's your leaders. Boo-Boo, Kronberg, side by side with 15 to go here at Sobo. Folds trying to follow Ross. They work off a 4, 14 to go this time. Boo-Boo gonna get Blake to the door. Still side by side off of 2. Lumley up high. Working to 2. So side by side. This is a battle for 4th and 5th. Caution out. Corey Rose. Corey Rose has brought out the caution flag. Go back and see what happened. Here we go. Christian Joyce brought out the caution. Excuse me. Let's go back and see what happened with Joyce here. Like he just drives it in there and gets it a little free. No. Gets in the wall there. Off of 2. Looks like him and Marshall and Long just get into it. And that brings out the caution. All right, we're gonna have about a 10 lap shootout, a little under. This is the point of no return. This is the point where everybody's gonna be pushing a little bit too hard. This is where people are gonna be driving a little crazy, and it's gonna get good. Looks like Ken Zeems has retired from tonight's race. One to green, one to go this time by, one to go. Gonna be about a 6-lap shootout. 6-lap shootout when they come to take the green flag. Still work through 3 and 4. Landon Rapp, Mamba Cat, 2 fastest the second half of the race. Are green. Will work. Does anybody have anything for the 28 machine? If anybody does, I believe it's going to be Dustin Mamaquette as they work in 3 and 4, side by side off of 4. 5 laps to go. We're back under caution. Let's see if we can't figure out what happened here. Go back and see if we can't figure out what happened with the number 13 machine. Work off on the 2. Just thought it was clear a little bit and wasn't clear and come under the 24 and brought a caution. All right, looks like we're going to have a green-white checker. We're going to have our first attempt at a green-white checker. One degree. Here we go. First attempt. Pitwall podcast overtime. Field's going to work into turn number 4. Landing right, Mamba Cat, green flag, back in the air. We make it back to the white. The race is official. Rapp on the bottom. Suggs on the bottom. Mamba Cat, Thronberg on the outside. Boo Boo Dutton on the bottom. White flag in the air. Race is official. They work off a 2. Down the backstretch. Mamba Cat side by side into 3. Who's going to get it off of 4? Mamba Cat. Rapp. Side by side. They're door banging. Mamba Cat's going to get it. Mamba Cat on the outside. Powers are wound and gets the win. Wow. Barbecue Dustin Mamba Cat comes home with a win. Congratulations. And tonight's winning moment is presented by Hudson Auto Works. For all your auto work needs and body work needs, make sure you go check out Hudson Auto Works in Greensboro, North Carolina. And they just give a celebratory high five. We're going to try to get a word with your top 3. Barbecue, Landon Rapp, Brett Suggs. Alrighty, while we wait on them to get into here, let's take a quick look at your results. Dustin Marbuquette Barbecue comes home with the win. Landon Rapp second. Brett Suggs comes home third. Blake Thronberg fourth. Oh, man. We just went the wrong way. There we go. Brett Suggs comes home third. Blake Thronberg fourth. Daniel Folds fifth. Boo Boo Dalton sixth. Jordan Blair seventh. Cody Griffin eighth. Enoch McNeil comes home ninth. And Chase L. Pierce with the win. Ethan Johnson 11th, Buddy Allis 12th, Speedy Bear 13th, Austin Purnell 14th, Adam Baker 15th, Christian Joy 16th, Joe Martinez Sr. 17th, Kyler Staley 18th, Nola Marshall 4 laps down comes home 19th, Austin Long comes home 20th. Dominic Lumley comes home 21st, 9 laps down, Corey Rose, Ken Zeems, Frank Klein, and Cliff Mullins all round out your field. Alrighty, well, we're going to try to get a quick word with your top 3. Now that I'm stayed on the track, so we're going to get a quick interview with Brett Suggs. We're going to start with him and get his take. Brett Suggs and the Rooster of the booth, got me?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Man, crazy hectic race. Started a little deeper in the field than you probably would have liked, but kind of walk me through your first 100 tonight.
Yeah, the first 100 was really good. Actually qualified third and kind of pulled the tire saving strategy till right around 50, 65 laps in, and then started to make a charge to the front, which worked. We were able to drop, we dropped back from 4th or 5th or so and worked our way back up to 2nd, and really felt like we could have had something for Landon before the competition caution, had we have gotten a few more green flag laps and a little bit less time spent under yellow. But first 100 was pretty solid and shaped up to be a good second 100.
Well, I got to ask you, going into tonight, it's a long race, 200 laps, and this track is notorious for, eating tires up. Is that one of your things you got to go through? I know, 100 laps isn't long here, but 200, do you kind of got to save a little bit, or, having the set of tires at halfway, you kind of push the first 100 and then push the second 100?
Yeah, I usually like to be a little bit more methodical with it. We got a set of tires in the pits that we took at that lap 100 break. I wish we would have stayed on the same set for the whole race. I think that would have been a lot more of a challenge and a little bit different of a play out there on the saving strategy. But the second 100, I really wanted to save, but I knew track position was going to be huge, so I tried to ride around top 4 again, and just got caught on the outside for a little bit too long and kind of burnt it up a little bit while I was out there. So that charge there at the end, I didn't really have anything for those guys up front. At that point, I'd used them a little bit more than I would have liked to.
I got you. Well, anybody, friends, family, sponsor-wise, you want to thank for getting you home third?
Yeah, I want to thank the guys at JAM and everybody we were hanging out in Discord with. I want to thank Boo Boo and everybody that puts this league on, everybody that helps make this deal go on. You with the broadcast, I'm really looking forward to checking it out. Everybody that supports our real-life racing program with TH Motorsports, North Creek Construction, LMI Services, Brett Suggs Racing Marketing, and everybody at the whole TH Motorsports camp that's getting us ready to go running the Snowflake 100 coming up in a couple weeks at Pensacola.
Alrighty, well, congratulations on bringing it home third, and look to see you here racing more.
Thank you.
And that's been a word with the driver of the number 33, Mr. Brett Suggs. Alrighty, we're going to get Landon Rapp up here. Landon, Rooster of the booth, you got me?
I got you, sir.
Man, 185 laps led tonight. Started on the pole. Lowest you went was second. Couldn't ask for no better night. I know you'd rather be one spot better, but walk me through your night tonight.
No, I mean, it was a good night for sure. Ran good all night. I just wanted to keep control. Tried my hardest to stay out front, and I guess I underestimated the top there on that final green white checkered. I saw Barbecue come rolling down the back straightaway just about even with me, and I knew it was going to be tough up out of 4, but I didn't want to put him in the wall or nothing like that. So, I mean, it was fun for sure. I mean, always green white checkered battles are awesome, especially when it's side-by-side racing.
Well, I got to ask you. I know I seen you running the bottom a lot tonight. Do you think you kind of hurt yourself taking the bottom on the restart, or were you just looking to have fun knowing that the top was going to be working as well?
I felt safer on the bottom, really. I tried to go a little bit later just to throw off everybody's rhythm, and it ended up hurting me a little bit because I think the guys in line behind me ended up picking me up a little bit and took away a little bit of my jump. But, I mean, I think if I got a little better launch, I think I would have had no problems on the bottom. I would have been able to control them getting in a little bit more. But I mean, it's always fun side-by-side racing, especially when it's respectful like that. Nobody's running through each other or pinching each other to the point that we're wrecking. I mean, it was just clean side-by-side racing. So.
Alrighty, well, anybody, friends, family, sponsor-wise, you want to thank for getting you here?
I mean, I got to thank everybody back at Zeem Setup Shop. This new late model's been really great for me. I got a pretty good concept on it the second it came out, and everybody who helps me week to week building the setups for that, it's been a fun ride so far the first 2-3 seasons it's been out.
Well, I use Zeem Setup Shop myself, and I use the late model setups, and I'm loving them for sure. Picked up a lot of speed since I come from a couple other setup shops, and looking forward to seeing you race here with Pitwall Podcast more.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir. I'm excited.
Yes, sir. Coming home second here is going to be the driver of the number 28 machine. It's going to be Landon Rapp. Alrighty, we're going to get the man that made the outside line work. Dustin in the booth, Rooster in the booth, you got me?
Yep.
Man, the only man that I knew had something for Landon Rapp tonight, and you done it on the outside. Kind of walk me through when you seen that late race caution come in and knew it was going to be a green-white checker, what was going through your mind?
I just knew I had to get a good restart. I kind of jumped it originally when we first fired, so I lifted to make it even because I didn't want to jump Landon like that, or I know it pissed me off if I kind of got screwed like that, so I just didn't want to screw him at all. And no, he's super clean, super good to race with, so I knew he wouldn't use me up, and I could trust him to run the outside, and it just worked out.
Well, you know, and I asked Brett and Landon kind of the same thing. 200 laps. You get a set of tires at halfway. Do you kind of still save in that 100 lap difference, or can you still push a lot more than you want?
I don't know. The first 100, to be honest with you, I think I started fourth, and I saved pretty hard. I just wanted to keep the car in one piece, and just really see how the setup changed there at the run. And I think I fell back to 9th or 10th or so there, and got back up to the top 5 by the break. So I knew that we had a pretty good shot at it. It just beating Landon would be very difficult, and I just got lucky. I think he was better than me. I think Brett was a little bit better than me too. I think I definitely had a top 3 car, but I'm not complaining. I'm sitting here in victory lane.
No, I wouldn't either. Anybody, friends, family, sponsor-wise, you want to thank for getting you here with the win?
Yeah, I just got to thank Landon Rapp and Kenny Zeems for taking me under their wing there in the last month or so. Blake Thronberg for making all that happen. Everyone at teamzss.com, Raps, Rocket iRace Raps, everyone at Jam, BSRM, you for broadcasting, Boo Boo, and everyone for all their hard work putting this league on. And yeah, this is awesome.
Alrighty, well, congratulations on round number 3 with the win and the first winner of the Virginia Triple Crown Series.
Thank you.
Alrighty, well, that's been a word with tonight's race winner here at Sobo. It's going to be Dustin Barbecue Mamba Cat. Well, what a crazy night of racing. Couldn't ask for no better. Kind of hectic a little bit there, but settled out the first 100 laps. The second 100 laps was wild and wicked and crazy, and but still a really good race. People kind of being a little bit more impatient than some other people would like, but other than that, still a good race. These guys will be back in action next Sunday night, like I said earlier on, at Myrtle Beach for 125 laps for the CMFR Performance 125. You can catch all that action here on Elevated TV at 8 o'clock next Sunday, the 19th. And Tuesday night, we'll be back here on Elevated TV with the Madhouse Racing League as they roll into Southern National for 75 laps for double points. Also, November 30th, December 1st, December 2nd, Elevated TV is putting on the Irvin's Used Auto Parts Thanksgiving Classic. Top 3 paid out, $10 entry fee, and much more coming on. If you're interested in doing that, get up with somebody and with Ross or one of us, and we'll get you set up with all that. $20 pole award, $10 entry fee, top 3 payouts. Pole night is Thursday on the 30th. Heat race is LCQ on the 1st, and then the 250 lap main event will be on Saturday. So broadcasted live here on Elevated. Other than that, I appreciate each and every one of you race fans that come in here and support and join Elevated TV and all these other leagues that we do. And for everybody over at pitwallpodcast.couture, for Pitwall Podcast, Elevated TV, who am I missing? AC Custom Graphics, Fastlane Podcast, Julie Exchange, BT Construction, CMFR Performance, Hudson Auto Works, Tommy Watson Construction, Zeem Setup Shop, Roof Signs, MPM Marketing, and J. Dalton Auto Tech. Until next time, we will see you next Sunday night.